Nothing makes me feel more confident than when I really feel good and strong and in my body. So today's yoga practice is going to be for confidence. My name is Selena Maisonpierre, and I'm so excited that you're here with me. Let's get started. So for practice, I'm going to ask for you to have a block. I have a yoga block. If you don't have a block, a stiff pillow will do just fine. But you can see that I'm sitting on my block in what's called Virasana, where my knees are forward, my feet are back behind me. Notice I don't want your knees wide. I want you in through center, sitting up on something so that you can feel the lift in your tall seat. We're gonna bring our hands to rest down on our thighs, close the eyes, and let's take a nice deep breath in together to start practice. So we'll breathe in through the nose, and we'll exhale. Let it go. 2 more like that. Breathing in and exhaling. And you're using this time to just start to drop in, tune in, and be in your body. So we'll do that one more time together. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale, let it go. And just right away, notice your posture. Notice your body language. I want you to feel the 2 sitting bones grounding down into the block or that pillow that you're sitting on. So you really feel your connection and rootedness into something beneath you, something solid. And then we travel our awareness up through the center channel of the body, really finding the shoulders mediating over the heart, or shoulders meeting over the hips, the head mediating over the shoulders. So you can notice that already just with my posture, I'm taking on, and you at home are taking on, a seat of confidence, of I'm here. It's such a different energy than being slumped in. So I want you to really find and embody that posture from the very beginning of our practice. Okay, you can blink the eyes open if you haven't already. We're going to interlace the palms. Push the palms down, look down, but keep the lift of the chest. So you're pushing the palms down and you're looking down. Take the arms forward towards me, keep the arms straight. Take the arms all the way up towards the ceiling, and you can feel the upper arm bones come in line with the ears. We're pushing up, we're lifting the rib cage away from the pelvis, getting super tall, super long. Take a big breath in here. And then as you exhale, as much space as your apartment or home allows, take your fingers wide and really take up space. This is your practice. You're here. Let's do that again. Interlace the palms. Push the palms down, look down, keeping the posture in the body. Reach the arms all the way up. Take up space. Lift up, reach up, get tall. Big breath in and fill up. And then take up space in your room as you widen the fingers and go big span. So let's do that a little bit faster. Let's just take the arms up, breathe in, exhale. It's sort of like you're sprinkling glitter, but I just want you to feel the space around you again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take up that space. We're going to add a breath practice. I will preface. If you are pregnant or expecting, you're going to skip this practice, sit in a comfortable seat, and meet us in a few moments. If you are not pregnant or expecting, we can move on. Interlace your fingers, reach them up towards the ceiling. So your arms are in a V shape, your palms are facing up in these little cups, and you want to really make sure those cups are facing the ceiling so that if it was raining grace or $1 million or whatever it is that you're manifesting today or calling in, you're there willing to catch it. You are confident, you're here, you're ready. Let's take a full breath in through the nose and a full exhale. Okay, we'll zip the lips together. You'll inhale through the nose halfway, and then it's through the nose that you start to exhale. So it'll sound like this. Good, keep it going. Keep the eyes closed. Keep the muscles in the face soft, even though the breath is agitating. You'll feel the low belly pulling in and up, in and up, in and up, in and up as you keep exhaling the air out, 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 out. Keep the arms up. Keep that sensation of being here, being present, being engaged, feeling that confidence in every cell of your body. Out, 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 out. This is an agitating breath, but it's a cleansing breath. It's waking you up. It's clearing space. 3, 2, 1. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, hook thumbs up overhead, fill up, hold the breath in. Let's take in a few more sips of air. We practice a breath retention. We feel super full, super powerful. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And then like a champagne bottle on your birthday. Poof. Open the arms wide. Notice how you feel. We will all blink the eyes open. So beautiful. Come forward onto hands and knees. We won't need the block anymore, so you can just move that off to the side. Come into hands and knees into a tabletop position. Plant the palms. And again, like you mean it. You're arriving, you're here, you're in your body. Drop the belly, lift the heart, look forward. Exhale, push the floor away from you. Deeply round the spine. Take that a few times. Inhaling to undulate, look forward. Exhaling to round in. We'll go 5, 2, finding the breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make your way into our first downward facing dog, tucking your toes, lifting the hips up and back. You can rock your weight a little bit side to side here. I like to pedal out the legs quite dramatically. This is your practice, so just let it feel good in your body. And more importantly, it's just tuning into how does your body feel right now? Maybe it's the first time upside down all day. Maybe you're like, my arms are really weak, and that's okay. You build this practice over time. Let's come forward to a plank pose. So plank is a full body posture. There's a lot of energy in the arms and the legs. Your low belly is zipping in and up to help you support this pose. You're reaching back through the heels. You're reaching forward through the crown of the head. If you need to pulse a little forward and back to bring some movement into it, please do. But this is such a great posture for this whole body awareness, this whole body strength. You're here. Feel the belly engaged. And then lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's lift high onto the balls of the feet. Take little baby steps, walking your way all the way to the front of the mat into a forward fold. Dropping the head, fluttering the lips, shaking your head a little yes and a little no. My ears always pop when I come to a forward fold, so maybe you get that sensation as well. Take your hands to the shins, lengthen, breathe in, exhale, and fold. And now push into the feet, strong legs, rise all the way up to stand. Reach the arms up and look up. Bring the hands to a prayer shape. So you anchor your intention at heart center, and then release the arms alongside of you, palms face forward, eyes are closed. Let's walk the feet together to touch, so a true Tadasana. Tadasana is also called mountain pose. Mountains have so much presence. They are so big and so vast and so magnificent, and they play with all the way down, so earthy, so down into the earth, and yet they're so high and lofty. There's just so much like energy to a mountain. And so I want you to really infuse all of that energy into this pose of Tadasana. I think of this idea of I'm here. I'm here. So with your eyes closed and with finding the breath, can you infuse this posture with that same level of energy of I'm here? You'll blink the eyes open, push into the feet to reach the arms up. Think of like a mountain. You root down to rise up. And then exhale, we'll fold into the legs, dive over yourself. Step your left leg back, so you're coming to a low lunge. Vision is going to be forward. Spin the back heel down. We rise up into our warrior one. So the arms reach up. You're bending deeply into that right knee. The arms are in line with the ears as best you can. The left leg is strong and straight. The left toes are at a bit of a diagonal, so check in with that. The outer edge of the left foot is rooting down, and you're bending deeply into the front knee. It's a warrior pose. You're here, strong in body, and then warriors are soft and agile in mind. Take another full breath in, lifting up, taking up space. As you exhale, we'll lower the hands down to frame your front foot. Spin onto the back left toes, step your way back, downward facing dog. Come forward to a plank pose. Tap your knees down to the mat. Don't lose the engagement of the belly here. We're gonna bend the elbows just halfway down and hover. So the elbows go straight back, you hover, push back up. Even if it's only 1 inch, that's so fine. We're gonna do it 2 more times. I'll go 1 inch with you. Halfway down, hover, whoo, press back up. 1 more time, bend the elbows, hover, press back up. Just building that strength slowly, building the muscle memory slowly, and then you take your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Big breath here, and a full exhale. Okay, lift high onto the balls of the feet, bend the knees deeply, gaze in between the palms, step or jump forward into a forward fold. Hands to the shins to lengthen flat back, exhale and fold. Push into the feet, rise all the way up, reach up, look up, hands slide down to prayer shape at heart center, and then the arms come alongside of you. Close the eyes, we're back here in Tadasana. Right away, drop in, I'm here. Feel power radiating from heart center out to the fingertips, to the crown of the head, to the feet below. This is your choice. You can choose to feel this way now. Inhale, reach the arms up, grow tall. Exhale, dive into the legs and fold. This time it's the right leg that steps back. Vision is forward. You'll spin the back right heel down, so the heel's at a diagonal, and then reach the arms up. Warrior 1 here, bending deeply into that front knee, wrapping the body forward, meaning that your armpits are pointing forward, the hips are fighting to point forward, the arms reach up. It's a back bend, but it's also a warrior pose. So here we are, strong in body, soft in mind. You're meant to be here. Full breath in. And we'll exhale, lower the hands down, spin onto the back toes, step it back, downward facing dog. Forward to a plank pose. Your choice, the knees can tap down, or you can stay in a plank pose. We're gonna bend the elbows halfway down and hover into our chaturanga, roll over the toes. If you're on the knees, you'll just straighten the arms. Hips will go up and back, downward facing dog. So good, so you start to feel that strength and power build as heat in the body as you build up some muscle, you get your heart rate going. Let's lift high onto the balls of the feet, bend the knees deeply. Again, you can step or jump forward to a fold. Hands to the shins to breathe in, exhale and fold. Push down into the feet, rise the arms all the way up, reach up, look up. Hands come to a prayer shape, and then you open the palms wide, close the eyes, Tadasana. I'm here. Good, blink the eyes open, spin to face sideways on the mat. So I'm gonna face you guys. Take your feet wide. So big wide stance, take up space. I'm here. Toes point forward, heels root down. We're gonna reach the arms up, spread the palms. And when I say take up space, I mean really take up space. Reach out through the fingers, grow long and tall and through all of your limbs. Close the eyes, feel the power, feel the embodiment of this posture. Take a full breath in and a full exhale. Adding on, we're going to make the heels a little bit more narrow than the toes. So now our toes are out at a diagonal. From there, you'll bend the knees, your hands will slide onto the knees, and you can push the knees away from you. Go ahead and rock a little bit side to side. I also think it feels so nice to dip your left shoulder, look over the right. Dip the right shoulder, look over the left. I usually get a back crack in there. You can play with it one at a time. Okay, but meet me at center. Here we go. On the inhale, we're gonna straighten the arms, straighten the legs, reach up. As we exhale, you're gonna bend the knees, hands come to the knees. You're gonna push your tongue out, stick all the air out. Okay, again, inhale. I know it's weird. It's called lion's breath. Just let yourself go at home. Exhale all the air out. From the low belly. Inhale, rise up. One more. Give me all you've got. Exhale. Straighten the arms, reach up. Yoga's weird, but it's fun. Parallel the feet, hands to your hips. Bend the knees, jump the feet forward, or jump the feet closed. And you're standing in Tadasana on your mat. Place a hand on the belly, a hand on the heart. Close the eyes. Just notice how you feel. really good work. Whatever it is that you're feeling right now is something that you've shifted. You've brought intention to your day in a new way. And that's going to do wonders. Blink your eyes open. Let's go ahead and lower back down onto our knees. Sitting again in Virasana. If you've got that block or blanket and you want, block or pillow or whatever it is that you sat on before and you want to slide it under your seat, feel free to do that now. We're going to end here. Hands come together to a prayer shape. Bow the chin down in towards the chest. Let's set an intention. Could be a word, a feeling, a phrase. Today's practice was based off confidence and embodying that sense of power, empowerment, and embodiment. So maybe your intention is to just continue carrying that energy throughout the day. We'll seal our practice. Namaste. And thank you so very much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. For more resources, be sure to check out the description below. For more classes like this, be sure to subscribe. And you know what? If you have a friend or coworker who you think could really benefit from taking on these practices of feeling super strong in their body and their mind, be sure to send them this video. My name is Selena. I'll see you next time.